Ellis Island, Journal Entry 1. The day we departed Germany was a sad day. I am Lucas Rother. I would be nervous to leave my home for America. By the way, I'm traveling with my father, uncle, and 2 sisters. I'll miss my country. It would be a long journey to America. Well, first we had to pass a medical exam to see if we had any diseases. Luckily, we passed the health exam. After the exam, we were asked 27 questions before we could board the ship. Journal Entry 2. The journey over was no fun. I had no entertainment. It was also crowded. There was nowhere to sleep. It was a very tiring trip. It was no ordinary trip. I hated the boat. I've never been this bored. I had never had to sit on a boat for weeks. I'd never been this bored in years. Journal Entry 3. When we arrived, the first thing I saw was Lady Liberty. That was the best sight I ever saw. Then we arrived at Ellis Island. We had to do the medical exam and the 27 questions again, which we passed again. We made it through. Journal Entry 4. The first thing that we did at Ellis Island was wait to be checked. It was a weeks before we got checked. My uncle had a bad back pain. He got a chalk mark. He had to go back. I was sad that he didn't pass. Journal Entry 5. It was weeks before the boat arrived. It was a long journey. We had to get on the boat to get to Illinois. It was 3 weeks until we got to Illinois. Journal Entry 6. The doctor examined all of us, except Uncle Rick. He didn't pass. We all passed. All of us except my Uncle Rick did not pass. He had a bad back. Sadly, he got a chalk mark. He had to go back to Germany. We would miss him. When we were asked 27 questions, I did not understand why he wanted to know my age. Journal Entry 7. After seeing the doctor, we had to wait on the boat. I brought 3 of my books for me and my two sisters to read, so we were not bored. While I was reading, someone tapped my shoulder. I said, "Sorry, do I know you from somewhere?" So I told my father. He said, "Son, please do not talk to strangers." When he was done talking, I said, "Okay." Then I went back to reading my book. Journal Entry 8. Now we must go on a ship again. It was so crowded I could not move. There was hardly anywhere to sleep. When it was time for me and my sisters to go to sleep, we had to sleep on the floor. It was uncomfortable. It was terrible, uncomfortable, for it was a cold night. When I woke up, I was the only one up. I think the reason no one was other than me was up because it was 7 a.m. It was too early, so I went back to sleep. The problem is that I slept until 12 p.m. in the afternoon.